There are compliments that women hear so often. They become like a familiar background song in the soundtrack of their lives. You're so beautiful. You're smart. You're amazing. And yes, they appreciate these words. A gentle smile, a polite nod, maybe even a sweet little blush in response. But, have you ever wondered? Do those compliments really touch her heart? The truth is, those compliments, though well-meaning, often pass by like a soft summer breeze. Pleasant but not lasting. Not enough to leave behind a scent that lingers in memory. Why? Because they're safe, predictable, and ordinary. If you don't want to be just another man passing through her life, if you want to be the one she thinks about in her quietest moments, the one who makes her smile unexpectedly, the one whose words make her heart stir, then you must learn the art of soul-deep compliments. The first, and perhaps rarest, kind of compliment is when you praise her mind. Most men only notice what's visible: her skin, her eyes, her curves, her style. But a woman is not just her body. She is an entire inner universe. She craves to be seen for her intelligence, her unique perspective, the subtle ways she interprets the world, and how she lives, how she loves, how she understands life. No one wants to be seen only for their appearance. Women are no exception. And when you become the first person to notice that she is not only beautiful, but also possesses an incredible mind, you instantly become different from the rest. When she shares a thoughtful opinion, don't just nod it off. Look her in the eyes and say, "That's such an interesting way of seeing things. Honestly, I've never met anyone who thinks like you do." Then stop. Say nothing more. Let the weight of your words fall, like a drop of water echoing at the bottom of her soul. And trust me, she will feel it. Because in that moment, you did what most men never even think to do. You saw her true self, beyond her face, beyond her body. You saw her mind, her depth, her inner world. And no woman ever forgets a man like that. The second kind of compliment, a compliment about inner strength, is a rare gem in the treasure chest of male-female communication. The world constantly tells women to be cute, sweet, gentle. And men are used to praising those things. You're adorable when you're mad. You're so soft and calm. But how many men ever stop to compliment a woman for how she stands firm in the storm? How she keeps her composure when the world around her is falling apart? How she remains strong when everything is crumbling? Very few. And because it's rare, it becomes precious. Imagine a woman just opened up to you about a difficult time in her life. Maybe when her family was in crisis, when she had to carry the weight of work alone, or when she went through heartbreak but still kept walking forward with her head held high. In that moment you could say, "I know not everyone would have stayed calm in that situation. You didn't just get through it. You did it with strength I truly admire." That's rare. Pause. Look at her. You'll see something shift. Not because she's never been complimented, but because no one ever saw that part of her. When you compliment a woman not for how she looks, but for her resilience, her grit, her ability to remain centered in chaos, you touch the deepest place in her heart. The place that holds her most vulnerable, yet most powerful self. She won't just hear you. She'll feel you. The third kind of compliment, about her influence and impact, isn't about her. It's about the world around her when she's present. Women, like all people, want to know they matter, that they're not just here, but that their presence creates change. That they make the space, the emotions, and the people around them better. And when you're the first to tell her, "Do you know what I love most about you? You make the people around you better. And you don't even try." That's rare. You're not just giving her a compliment. You're holding up a mirror reflecting a deeper value she may have never even seen in herself. Remember this. A woman might forget that you said she was pretty, but she'll never forget the feeling of being meaningful. And this kind of compliment, about her impact, is how you give her that invisible gift. The fourth kind of compliment, about the inspiration she brings, touches something universal: the longing to live with purpose. Every woman wants to know that she doesn't just exist, but that her life helps others become better, especially the man beside her. Picture this. She just told you about a big dream, or a bold decision. Maybe she quit a safe job to follow her passion, stepped into charity work, cared for a sick loved one, or simply chose to live by her values. Right then say, You honestly inspire me. The way you live, your courage and faith, it makes me want to grow, to level up. I don't take that lightly. Don't speak like a fan. Speak like a grounded man, grateful to walk beside, or even just witness. A woman who lives with such honesty and brilliance. And she will remember you, not just with her heart, but with a renewed belief in herself. The fifth compliment, about her energy and presence, is subtle but immensely powerful. Not everyone changes the atmosphere when they walk into a room. But some women, even without saying a word, just by their gaze, their smile, or their gentle presence, make everything around them feel different. And when you're the only one who notices that, you're touching something invisible, but deeply powerful in her being. You don't need to speak loudly. Lean in close, maybe during a gathering with friends, and whisper. I can't explain it, but the room feels different when you walk in. You carry an energy that's special. No name for it, but everyone feels it. You've just done something most men never do. You didn't see the surface. You felt her essence. You didn't just admire. You recognized the invisible imprint she leaves behind. And believe me, those are the words she'll carry for a lifetime. Conclusion. These are not empty compliments. They're not the "you're so pretty," "you're amazing," or "you're super cute" kind, pleasant to hear but easy to forget. This is the art of complimenting the soul. The right words at the right moment, aimed at the deepest truth. A meaningful compliment can be the key that unlocks a profound connection. It can make a woman not just smile, but feel her heart stirred, feel seen, understood, and valued. If you want to stand apart, don't speak like every other man. Speak like a man of depth, of intent, of strength. Not one trying to impress, but one who seeks to understand. When you can speak to her mind, her inner strength, her influence, the inspiration she brings, and the presence she radiates, you're building a connection not just with words, but with soul. And a woman, once touched at the core of her being, will never forget the man who saw her there.